Hello everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 19th Annual Small Business BC Awards. My name is 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗀 and I will be your host for this evening. We would like to start tonight by acknowledging this celebration is taking place on the ancestral, traditional, and unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Right now, we are coming to you from a small business right here in East Vancouver, the Garden Strathcona. This year's awards are brought to you in partnership with Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and we are grateful for your support and so excited to present to you a jam-packed program full of inspiring small business stories. But first, let's rewind back to the start of our small business competition. Now, back in January, we asked you to nominate your favorite small businesses, and we've been overwhelmed by the amount of community support. After nearly 40,000 votes, 450 nominations, and a nerve-wracking Dragon's Den style pitch, we're down to our finalists. We're about to begin, so kick back, get ready, as we meet the people, see their passion, and explore the communities behind your favorite small businesses. First up, I would like to welcome Small Business BC CEO and my co-host for the evening, Tom Conway.
Good evening. My name is Tom Conway and I'm the CEO of Small Business BC. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our 19th Annual Small Business BC Awards. Over the course of the next hour, I can't wait to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our small business community and share with you the incredible stories of this year's finalists. However, before we do, I wanted to touch upon something important. The very idea of celebrating isn't on the mind of many businesses across our province right now. Each and every one has been touched in some way by the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many suffered from economic conditions outside of their control, and others have felt devastating impacts from climate events like wildfires and flooding. Against this backdrop, we believe it's more important than ever to celebrate their resiliency, their spirit, and the creativity they have shown to find ways to survive this period and keep providing services to their communities. Even as many entrepreneurs have had to make the difficult decision to pivot or close their business, their innovation and community engagement has truly been an inspiration to me, to my team, and to our funders. I've said it before and I'll say it again, British Columbians are unsurpassed when it comes to their determination and consistent willingness to help others in need, even when they're facing their own challenges. Thank you for the impact you have on your communities. 98% of all businesses in BC are small businesses. That means that you, are the backbone of our economy, and you all deserve our support and gratitude. I've had the honor of getting to know each of last year's winners a little better and have watched as they have used the opportunity of this award platform to expand their reach, grow their business, and build their respective communities. To our small business clients, thank you so much for your continued support of SBBC products and services, but also for your positive feedback. It's encouraging to my team and me to know that our passion and commitment to small businesses receives so much appreciation from you. I'm proud of this team and proud of everything that we have accomplished this year together. And finally, a few words about Small Business BC. Like you, we are also examining our internal operations to make sure we consistently deliver the products and services that you need to succeed, including our BC Marketplace, grant funding for workplace accessibility and digital adoption, on-demand learning, and others. We don't do this in isolation as a nonprofit. We have to thank our board of directors, volunteer educators, corporate and community partners, and government funders for their invaluable contributions. We cannot succeed without your support. Celebrations like these are important to all of us, especially after everything we've experienced these past couple of years. We wanted to respect and recognize the incredible efforts and sacrifices made by all small businesses this year. So thank you all for your participation and support. Now, I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Kwantlen Polytechnic University, for their support and pass you over to Don Reddick, Associate Dean with KPU's Melville School of Business, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Don Reddick, and I'm an Associate Dean at the Kwantlen Polytechnic University, Melville School of Business. It's my honor to represent KPU, the title sponsor of the 2022 Small Business BC Awards. The awards highlight the successes and inspiring stories of local entrepreneurs. We know that now more than ever, it's important to recognize, validate, and celebrate local small businesses. Thank you to all of you for being here and celebrating with us. The past 2 years have been challenging, but we're starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel. It's the light of economic recovery, and it needs to be encouraged, supported, and grown by all of us. Small and medium-sized business owners like yourselves are the key to economic recovery in BC. We at 𝗕𝗂𝗆 are honored to play a role in developing highly skilled, talented, and creative graduates who will help you innovate and evolve. As an Associate Dean at the Melville School, I'm fortunate to see firsthand the amazing accomplishments and wins attributable to both current students and alumni. Some go on to be managers, others accept positions at their dream companies, and still others, just like many of you here this evening, start businesses of their own from the ground up. It's remarkable to see the fruition of creative ideas sparked by a student's journey at 𝗕𝗂𝗆. One example comes from a 2015 entrepreneurial leadership graduate who created the Federal Store, a neighborhood grocery and cafe located in Vancouver's Mount Pleasant area. The business concept initially sprouted from a budgeting project in one of the students' 𝗕𝗂𝗆 entrepreneurship classes. The student implemented an associated plan and now runs a successful local business. Recognizing small business success is what this event is all about. And now, it's time to meet our finalists. Let's start the show.
I really like the analogy that people who have less give more.
Friendly Composting is a compost collection service that also provides local food delivery to the Kamloops community.
We provide organic bins, and each week we go and collect them from our composters while offering delivery of locally sourced food. Claire and I founded this company in March of 2020.
Katie and I were really trying to just live more sustainably ourselves. We both grew up composting, and the city didn't provide that service, so we decided to collect the compost scraps ourselves. It was a pleasant surprise to see how many people were wanting to take that step. So we started thinking about logistics and how that service could work, and then how to make it a feasible business plan as well.
We're making food waste solutions more accessible. There's a lot of people in our community that felt like they needed a solution to divert their food waste from the landfill.
I think that just the fact that we privatized a service that is typically delivered publicly is very unique.
We provide a residential service, so we provide a 11-liter bin that's exchanged every week with a clean one. And then on the commercial side of things, we're providing businesses, restaurants, multifamily developments with larger organic bins.
Once we started the compost collection, we grew quite quickly and had several hundred homes on board.
We became a farmers market vendor in April of 2020, and by doing so, we made connections with a variety of local vendors.
So we opened up our food delivery program. Our composters have the ability to go onto our website, place a local order. Everything is sustainably sourced, and then while their compost bin is exchanged, we can also bring them their local order to their door.
Claire and myself came from communities on the Lower Mainland and Vancouver Island. So coming here, we actually consider this our chosen home.
A huge part of our success has been through those support systems that we've had and those mentors and the guidance that we've received from people.
We met 𝗕𝗂𝗆𝗺 really early on. She has a huge knowledge base in terms of agriculture and business development. She actually gifted us a piece of her own land out on her ranch to compost on it.
She just really believed in our mission and wanted to be part of our story, and has become a huge mentor for us.
We took on an additional processing partner, so we hired on 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗆 Farm to help us with our volume because it had just grown so much. What's really important is that notion of thinking locally to have a global change.
In our composting program, we have a big impact environmentally.
In our first year alone, we started picking up food for 500 homes a week. So within that next year, we had diverted over 175,000 pounds of food waste.
It's just really, really encouraging and has driven us to continue finding ways to further serve our community.
The culture at Friendly Composting definitely revolves around a common goal.
I think I'm most proud of our team that we've built and just seeing everybody come together and work towards that common mission.
We have set a precedent of a very safe place, an inclusive place, a hard-working, driven place that people can come and kind of just be authentically themselves. I think there's a whole lot of heart and soul that's gone into it, and I think our community really feels that.
I love the whole process. You get to go in and start your day by lighting a fire. The only way to tell when something's done is by the way it feels. That's what separates really good barbecue from everyday barbecue, is that human touch. My name's Ronnie Lee. I'm the owner and operator at 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗺𝗀𝗺 𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗺 barbecue here in 𝗕𝗂𝗃, BC. Our specialty is wood fire brisket. I've always enjoyed cooking meat, big cuts of it, and then sharing it with people. And then I discovered barbecue. I like that long, drawn-out process. You're hanging around the fire with your friends and your family, and then at the end of the day, you just sit down and everybody shares a big meal, and the food's delicious. When we serve our meats, we take pride in the process. It cooks anywhere from 16 to 18 hours. We use the highest quality proteins we can use, and we keep our rubs really simple. We put the sauces off to the side, and we showcase the fact that the meat is perfectly cooked. My culinary background actually started in the Maritimes shucking oysters, and then I went to culinary school. I really wanted to start following my own dreams and making my own name, following this passion for wood fire barbecue. And my childhood best friend from Halifax was in 𝗕𝗃𝗄. So I quit my job, packed up my knives, and I made the trip over to 𝗕𝗃𝗄. I started cooking in my friend's backyard. I would cook the briskets overnight, and then I'd get up in the morning and I'd serve all the food. And eventually I started making like $1,000 every Friday and Saturday. And I was like, okay, I think we've got a business now. And the rest is history. I love cooking barbecue, but I love my staff, I love my team. We've grown now. We have a brick and mortar place on the Mackenzie Beach Resort. We've really become known for bringing the community together. I love my community. I love the faces I get to see at work every day. We care a lot about the town we live in. We care a lot about the impact that our business makes on that town. I grew up in the Maritimes. Live music was always a part of my life. When I came out to the West Coast, I realized that there wasn't really a ton of that maritime live music feel here. So I really wanted to try and recreate that. And then we started that out with an open mic on Monday nights, and that quickly grew. It's really been a great way to support the youth in the community. Kieran started coming to open mic and just belting it. He was a really talented musician, everybody could tell. We decided to have a fundraiser and we donated some money from everything we sold that night. And then we got Kieran his first recording studio time.
Won't you find me? Lay me down.
I'd like to continue to keep the live music program really strong. I'd like to start trying to work towards a foundation that raises money for youth in the community and supports local artists. There's no feeling like watching somebody eat the perfect slice of brisket and the look on people's faces when they got to listen to live music, and I take a lot of pride in those smiles. Becoming a new dad, it's a magical, undescribable experience, and now it just makes me want to work even harder and set a better example and build a better life. And I can't wait to have him there right by my side. I wanted to cook the best wood fire barbecue, and then I just busted my butt to make that happen every single day. We were just always the little guys, and now we're growing into the big guys, but we're keeping all those same values as we grow.
I saw this cartoon. There was one Indigenous man and a non-Indigenous man, and they were both on edges of a cliff. The non-Indigenous man was saying something, and it came out as squares. And the Indigenous man said something, and it came out in circles. And then they started to build this bridge towards each other, and that was creating that common goal to be able to connect to each other. And so I believe that that's one of my skill sets, is to be able to do that cross-cultural communication. 𝗕𝗄𝗄𝗺 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃 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 Tanina Williams. So my name is Tanina Williams, and my business is 𝗕𝗄𝗄𝗺𝗀𝗀. 𝗕𝗄𝗄𝗀𝗀 is a consultant business based on teaching Indigenous ways of knowing and being alongside the Truth and Reconciliation agreements that we have in Canada. One of the most unique things about growing up in this country is Indigenous people and non-Indigenous people are very diverse. And so learning how to communicate in a non-Indigenous environment has been a skill that I was able to learn. The types of companies I work with are not-for-profit organizations and corporations. So right now I'm working with the 𝗕𝗄𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀 Cultural Center, and I'm teaching them about circle protocol, which is a way of communicating so that people can feel safe and cared for and heard. 𝗕𝗄𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 means to come back to life. We're in a place in our country where we're at the infancy stage of truth and reconciliation. And what does that mean? Like, to come back to life, to really truly be the country we can be. Truth and reconciliation is a really difficult thing to talk about as an Indigenous person because we're not there yet. We're just really at the truth part, and the world needs to know that we have culture and language and that those things are equal to anyone else. I incorporate language into my workshops as much as I can. And then when I'm working with non-Indigenous children, I incorporate words in my storytelling. Now we get to find out what words you remember. Kalina? Ears. Oh, what's tuta?
Sleep.
Sleep, yeah. Because I've worked with School District 48 for 10 years now, giving kids the skills but also the cultural knowledge that these teachings come from to help them become the person that they're meant to be. My vision for the future is that more of Indigenous people will find a path to be able to have a voice, and the world can learn from Indigenous people and glean from their knowledge to become stewards of this place. And that's my dream, is that we get to share that knowledge now because people want to hear that.
There's a famous quote that I've sort of always been inspired by, and it's that anyone who thinks they're too small to make a difference has never met a honeybee. My name is 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀, and I'm the founder and CEO of 𝗕𝗵cie. 𝗕𝗵cie was founded around the idea that, one small action can have a really big impact in the world. So beeswax wraps are a simple, beautiful, and sustainable alternative to plastic wrap. So providing an alternative to single-use plastic is so important to us because it's one small change that does have a big impact. Our beeswax wraps are made from 100% local beeswax, and Country Bee Honey Farm is where we get all of our local beeswax, and they're just 5 minutes up the road from us. They have quite a few different beehives all along the Saanich Peninsula, and they harvest all of the beeswax and honey from those, and then we're able to use it here to create our beeswax wraps. In 2018, I was finishing up my Bachelor of Commerce degree at the University of Victoria, and this was what my special project was. Shortly after I finished, my parents were like, maybe you should see where this will go. And then we attended a lot of farmers markets, and then we launched an online Shopify website. After that, it just kept growing and growing, and then we launched into the custom wraps market. So we'll take their design and their logo and put it on our wraps, and then they use that as a sustainable swag item. Beeswax wraps are what started us all, and by far they're our most popular product, but it's been really cool to see that people are now looking for things that support their beeswax wraps. So 𝗕𝗵𝗃𝐶lean was born out of the idea that there's so much waste happening with cleaning products, and you buy a cleaning product once and then you never use the bottle again. So we've taken the ingredients, concentrated them into tablet form. You fill up a bottle with water, drop in a tablet, and then you can use it as hand soap, cleaning spray, bathroom spray, anything like that. I never dreamed that 𝗕𝗵cie would be what it is today and we'd have the impact in the community that we do. I did start in my parents' basement, and we've grown it together as a team to be what it is today, and so I wouldn't be where I was without the community that we have or the team that we have. We are proud to be a female-owned and operated Canadian small business. We've got a bunch of different people from all different backgrounds and abilities. I feel like as we've grown, our community has grown with us, the staff members have grown with us, and we've really created this buzzing beehive, and it's just been fun to get together and see the impact that we have as a team. In 2021, we were able to eliminate over 250,000 pieces of single-use plastic that would have otherwise ended up in the landfill, and we were also able to donate over $20,000 in product and other funds to support other community organizations. My vision for 𝗕𝗵cie and our future is just to continue to grow our impact and our education and to really build this community up. Our goal is to really include them in a lot more, expand our product lines, expand our impact globally, and see where we can go.
I believe that coffee brings people together.
Coffee is a social thing. It's been like that for a very long time.
There's lots of memories that are made by people connecting over a cup of coffee. My name is Leandra, and together with my husband Philippe, we own and operate At Mountain Coffee Roasters.
We roast with wood fire, and that gives us very special flavors, and especially in a very subtle sweetness to the coffee. We harvest the wood we need for the roaster right here in our acreage.
Atlin is located in the remote northwestern corner of BC. There's no cell phone service here, there's limited internet access, and the only way to get here by road is via the Yukon.
We are in the middle of nowhere for others, but home for us. It is a very, very special place, and to make a living and live where we want, which is here in 𝗕𝗄𝗃 off the grid, you have to be really resourceful and have a very good, strong imagination.
We have whiskey barrel-aged coffee that we created a number of years ago together with two brewers, the distillery in 𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗺. We can't find enough barrels to keep up to demand.
How good is our coffee taste? That's the only coffee I can drink nowadays.
The unique landscape and the lifestyle of 𝗕𝗄𝗃 definitely inspires our business. It inspires us to create products that are in harmony with where we are. We operate off the grid on solar power.
80% of our electricity is provided by the sun here.
We source our coffee from 7 different countries, and we do that through an importer in southern BC.
The philosophy behind farm to cup, for me anyway, it would be the traceability. Because we are certified organic, we exactly know from what farmers or what cooperative the beans are coming from.
We want through our business to try to make a positive impact, not only for our community and us, but all the way along the line. Starting a business in a small community, it's all extra work, but it's also very satisfying. We're creating a really good product that people are going to come back for. We have built a name for ourselves over the years.
What I like the most about our company is the fact that it's a family business. It's very important to us. Our family values are quite simple. Work hard, play hard. The harder you work during the week, the more fun you have during the weekend. The most amazing part of living in 𝗕𝗃 is definitely the community and the people that make that community.
The community support that we've received for our business has been overwhelming. And of course, we do whatever we can to give back. 𝗵𝗃𝗺 Park is a local park with a playground, there's a baseball field, there is now a skate park for the kids to hang out. We're working together with BC Parks Foundation on a special fundraiser blend for which every $1 per bag sold gets donated towards the park.
Being a company that exports a product from such an unlikely place, I think we show that things are possible to be done in the most unlikely situation.
The emptiness and the vastness of the space, it gets stuck in your heart and soul. I fell in love with the place and I wouldn't go anywhere else.
What a great group of finalists. And speaking of our finalists, this year, in addition to a year of free education and advisory support from 𝗵𝗵𝗃, our winners will be splitting a prize pool of $15,000. We would like to take this time to extend a big thank you to the BC government for providing this prize money. We would also like to acknowledge our COVID-19 PPE health partner, 𝗕𝗺𝗃 BC, for their support again this year. Thank you both for helping make this night a stunning success. All right, up next, I am very pleased to introduce to you the Honorable Minister Harjit Sajjan with a special welcome to our finalists tonight.
Greetings, everyone. Bonjour. My name is Harjit Sajjan, Minister for the Pacific Economic Development Agency of Canada, or as we are better known as, PacificCan. And I'm greeting you from Ottawa, located on the traditional unceded territory of the 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗀 and 𝗔𝗇𝗃𝗃 people. Welcome to the 19th Annual Small Business BC Awards, an event celebrating the achievements of entrepreneurs all across BC. After all the struggles we've had throughout COVID, it is important to take time to recognize the hard work and contributions of BC small businesses. In fact, it is more important than ever. Small businesses are the heart of our communities. They are the pillars of our economic well-being in British Columbia, and their success is critical for our future prosperity. Despite the challenges and uncertainty of the past few years, they have continued to preserve, adapting to rapidly changing market conditions. I want to thank you to each and every entrepreneur in British Columbia for your important contribution to our communities and the economy. And I only wish I could have been there with you to celebrate them. And I also want to thank Small Business BC for the important role they play in supporting entrepreneurs across the province. They have been a valuable partner, and I look forward to the continued collaboration and impact we will have working together in the coming months and years. We will continue to work with businesses like yours to see how we build an important environment for growth as we rebuild our economy post-pandemic. With the launch of 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗀, BC small businesses and communities now have a dedicated federal partner they can rely on. A one-stop window for businesses across BC to come to so they can see how our government can help support them and their workers. Today, we recognize the hard work, talent, and innovation of BC entrepreneurs. Congratulations to all of this year's nominees and finalists on their achievements. I look forward to our continued partnership as we move forward toward a strong, inclusive recovery. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Minister Sajjan. All right, I think it's about that time. Let's hand out some trophies. First up is the Premier's People's Choice Award. Now, this award is slightly different than our other award because it's chosen by you. Over the last few months, these amazing businesses have been engaging in all sorts of creative tactics to gather as many votes as possible to be crowned the Premier's People's Choice Award winner. So, without further ado, please welcome our honorable guest from the Government of BC who will be announcing our winning business tonight.
Greetings everyone, Premier John Horgan here, and today we are celebrating our province's entrepreneurs and the small business community. The Small Business BC Awards highlight the many incredible achievements of business owners right across BC. I think of the owners who have helped keep their neighbors employed and our local economies going throughout the pandemic. During these difficult days, it's more important than ever to be reminded that small businesses are the heart of our local communities. BC has more small businesses per capita than anywhere else in Canada. When you succeed, BC succeeds. And our government is right there with you, celebrating your successes. Together, we're building the strongest economic recovery across the country. Let's continue this work to ensure the future is even brighter. Thank you for everything you're doing. Best of luck now and well into the future.
Thank you so much, Premier. My name is 𝗕𝗵𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗀. I'm the Minister for Jobs, Economic Recovery and Innovation. Our government is so proud to be a sponsor of the Premier's People's Choice Awards. With this pandemic, we know that the last 2 years have been very challenging for small businesses. Small businesses across the province were forced to adapt and innovate their practices in order to keep their workers and customers safe, and it has paid off. Not many people are aware of this, but 98% of the businesses in this province are small businesses. And through their determination and resiliency, the small businesses and their workers have kept businesses open, like the finalists today. So today, I'm happy to say, here are the finalists for the award. And we are pleased to announce this year's winner of the Premier's People's Choice Award for Small Business BC is 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗍𝗺 from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yay! Thank you. Yeah, actually, thanks to everyone who supported this.
Yeah, really, it's great. And I appreciate everything that Small Business BC did, because you are providing opportunity for the companies and the things that how can put our voice out louder without your support. And really, I appreciate the things.
And we couldn't even imagine, like 7 years ago when we started our journey here in Canada. I mean, who could believe that down the road, like 7 years later, we will be people's premier choice? Way! Yeah.
At 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗍𝗀, we are producing vegan 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗶𝗀𝗀. And we are donating 50% of the profit to charities fighting hunger and combating food waste in Canada.
We wanted to contribute to local community and to do something good for Canada because it's welcomed us so well. So how we are doing that is that army of our volunteer every day is going to the stores, picking up close to best before, they old or with some imperfection, and giving for free for the people who are in need.
Congratulations again to 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗍𝗀𝗀 on your win. Your delicious vegan dishes and mission to redistribute nutritious food to community members in need is inspiring. And now, it is time to introduce our Pinnacle Award category, the Business Impact Award. Now, our finalists tonight have a proven business track record and have taken positive action to invest in their communities. They see social responsibility as an integral part of business success and strive to create a healthy workplace where everyone feels welcome. They are leaders in new ways of doing good business. So without further ado, I am excited to introduce Kimberly Tompkins from Coast Capital Savings, who will be announcing our winning businesses tonight.
Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly Tompkins and I am excited to present our winners of the Business Impact Award. I am thankful to be able to join you on behalf of Coast Capital Savings and to be a part of an event that so strongly celebrates the BC small business community. For those of you who don't know us at Coast Capital, we're BC's first federal credit union, and we have branches throughout the Lower Mainland, Vancouver Island, and in the Okanagan. Our mission is to unlock financial opportunities that positively impact people and communities with the ultimate purpose of building better futures together. That's why we work closely with small businesses throughout the province to ensure they have the financial support they need. Because we're driven by our social purpose and are a proud certified B Corporation, we invest 10% of our bottom line into our communities each year, totaling almost $91 million since 2000. BC has a resilient and creative small business community. That's why I'm so pleased to be able to present the Business Impact Award today. The finalists are an inspiring group who are making BC and the world a better place through their focus on sustainability, awareness, and respect for cultures and the environment. Tonight, I am proud to introduce to you our 3 Business Impact Award winners. We'll start with meeting our 3rd place winner tonight. The award goes to Little Ronnie's Barbecue. Congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it was a great, it was definitely a great experience. It was, it was nice to get thoughtful about the business and start to think about the direction we want to head in the future. So we really appreciate the opportunity and thank you guys for, all of the questions, and thanks to all the judges. Thank you very much. We're stoked. Stoked, everybody.
Congratulations again, Little Ronnie's Barbecue. And now we'll be moving on to our runner-up. Our 2nd place winner is Friendly Composting. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. Thank you. What a great surprise.
Yeah, that's amazing. We talk about daily impact so much at Friendly Composting. It's one of the words that we use constantly with our community, our suppliers, our partners, everyone. So this was a really special award to us. Thank you very much.
And very niche recognition to get in the impact category, which can sometimes be swept under the rug. So it's really neat to get that recognition on the impact side of things.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again to Friendly Composting. And finally, we're here. It's time to announce our 2022 overall winner. The 1st place winner of the 2022 Business Impact Award goes to Nature Bee. Congratulations.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Guys, thank you. I'm literally at a loss for words. This is so incredible. Wow. Wow. Jeez, this is so fun. Yeah. I think it just reiterates what we're doing is so right. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but it's what we're doing and our impact and who we're connecting with and what we can do and how we can grow is just like, you know, getting this award, we're like, okay, let's keep going. Like, let's just amp it up. We can do even more. Like, how many more people can we, you know, support and engage with and like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, really incredible. Amazing. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Wow, I had a great time watching these awards, and I hope you did too. Congratulations to each of the winners and nominees. A special thank you to everyone in the community who took the time to nominate and vote for their favorite businesses. Thank you as well to our award sponsors for helping make all of this possible. I hope that everyone is inspired to go out and support this year's winners, as well as the more than 500,000 small businesses throughout British Columbia. And if you were inspired to start your own business, you can find all of the resources you need right here at smallbusinessbc.ca. We're already looking forward to next year's Small Business BC Awards, and because it's our 20th, we are planning something extra special. Thank you all, and congratulations again to the winners of the 19th Annual Small Business BC Awards.
Well, folks, that's the end of this year's awards, and what an incredible night that it was. To all of our finalists, you are so inspiring, and it's amazing after another whirlwind year what you have achieved and contributed to your communities, showing us just how vital small businesses are to our province. We are thrilled to play a small role in recognizing these efforts. Small Business BC is proud to be here to support you and all the entrepreneurs in BC. And to the winners, this is your moment. Your efforts and dedication have paid off, and it is your time to celebrate. So let's take one last moment to acknowledge our winners this year. First up is a big congratulations to 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗺𝗀 Food for winning Premier's People's Choice Award. Well done. In the Business Impact category, we would again like to congratulate our 3 winners tonight. 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗺𝗺 from Saanich taking home our first place prize, Friendly Composting from Kamloops in second place, and Ronnie's 𝗕𝗺𝗺𝗀 from Tofino with our third place prize. Congratulations, everyone. A heartfelt thank you goes out to our honorable guests, Minister 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗺𝗀𝗺, Premier John Horgan, and Minister 𝗕𝗵𝗰𝗀𝗀𝗺 for joining us and supporting us today. Thank you again to our title sponsor, Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and to our category sponsors, Coast Capital Savings and the BC Government. We would also like to thank our COVID-19 PPE health and safety partner, WorkSafe BC, our media sponsors, and our community sponsors as well. We could not have done this without you. And thank you to our wonderful judges and everyone who made these awards so special this year. If you missed any of the celebrations tonight, they will be available on the Small Business BC YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll be seeing you again next year for our 20th anniversary of the Small Business BC Awards. And remember, keep supporting small businesses. Thank you.